Good morning. I want to share with you how to get over overwhelm, how to cure it, because that's something that I've experienced so much in my life where I've just felt so overwhelmed, so overstimulated. And I want to share with you some things that have helped me to recover from it, not cure it completely, but start realizing that I can actually change my life and not be overwhelmed every day, because life is beautiful when you're not overwhelmed and not in your head all the time. So first of all, good morning from somewhere in the world. And I want to share with you an analogy. So you see that island over there? I can get there. How can I get to that island? By walking, right? By walking towards that island, I'll get there. But here's the thing. That island represents our goals, the outcomes that we want to achieve in our life, everything. And so what a lot of people do, which is what I used to do to be overwhelmed, is just fixate on the goal, fixate on the island, and then not even take any action, and just consume all this information about how to get to the island when I wasn't even making any progress towards getting to the island. And that could be, let's say you want to lose weight and you just start consuming so much content about losing weight and you're not actually doing anything. Or you want to make millions of dollars and you're just consuming content about how to get rich, but you're not actually doing anything to build a business, to all that kind of stuff, right? Whatever it is for you. So the way you get there is how you start walking towards it, right? Everyone knows that. But what a lot of people do is, even if they start moving towards their outcome, they focus only on the outcome, and they're not focused on the actions, the habits they need to improve and implement every day to get to the outcome. So what ends up happening is, because you're focusing on it so much and you're not focused on what you're doing every day, you might be doing the wrong things, and you might be getting too overwhelmed because your whole mental energy is on getting to the goal, but you're not focused on the actions. And so if I'm not focused on where I'm walking, I might walk into a ditch, I might walk on a stone and hurt myself and injure myself and never get there, right? So the actions that you take every day matter. And the best way to do it, the best way to not stay overwhelmed, for me to get to that island in the most mentally healthy way, is to just focus on step by step by step. And that will ensure that I get there, and I can look up every once in a while. You know, I can take a few steps and I can look up every once in a while, see if I'm getting closer, focus on my steps, and I know that I'm in the right path. I'm in the right path, I'm going the right way, and I'm avoiding anything that happens on the way. Any obstacles, I can avoid it. And that's, for me, the best mental framework to operate from. It's the same way when I climbed the mountain in Bali. I didn't climb the mountain by looking. You don't climb the mountain by looking at the mountain. You climb the mountain by focusing on the step that you got to take next. And this is how you cure overwhelm. This is how I'm curing it. Which is, all right, what step do I need to take next? I've locked in on the target. What step do I need to take next? And it doesn't have to be perfect. Each step I take on this ocean to get to my destination, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be a good enough step, right? I don't take a step forward and think, oh yeah, that was a really perfect step. Great job. No, I'm just taking the step as best as I can, avoiding any stones, avoiding anything that might take me out of the game permanently. Right? And it's the same thing with goals, avoiding any catastrophic mistakes, and then just keep moving forward. This is a message to myself as well, like keep moving forward every single day. It's funny, I woke up this morning, did my morning routine, which is involves a 2-minute down dog every morning. And I play a song during it, and I was playing Keep On Moving, don't stop now. When I was doing jiu-jitsu, my coach always used to say, keep on moving. That's such great life advice, because you get stuck in life, you feel overwhelmed when you stop moving. And so right now I'm walking backwards, but you get stuck in life when you stop moving. So you gotta keep moving, keep the energy going. I'm getting closer. Look, I'm getting closer. And that's the thing about. So I'm going to wrap up this video here, but I hope you found this video helpful. And if you take anything away from this video, I want you to just remind yourself that it's not about taking the perfect step. It's about taking a step forward towards your goal and reiterating every time something's not working. Figure it out. If something's not working, change your approach. Get a new coach, get a new mentor, get a new method, something. But reiterate if it's not working and just focus on the step in front of you. And before you know it, you'll be at your destination. It sounds simple because it is. Did I say it was easy? Nope, but it's simple. If you want help with anything I spoke about, or you want to talk to me, just DM me at @TheRealDarko on Instagram and check out the links in the description, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Again, this video wasn't perfect, it was impromptu, but again, taking action is better than not taking action. And that's what you need to do if you want to achieve the goals, whatever goals you have in your life. For me, this video was about expressing myself and just sharing with you something that I normally think and keep it to myself, and I thought I'd just share it. Why not? No pressure on being perfect, just taking the actions. That's it. Hope you found value out of this. Sun is beating down on me, getting my vitamin D in the morning, starting my day right, grounding in nature, waking up my circadian rhythm by getting sunlight, no sunglasses, blocking serotonin. Anyway, too much science. All right, check the links in the description and I'll talk to you in the next video. Ciao.